Hey, Melania. Hope this isn't a bad time. Just thought I'd check in real quick. Good evening, Sue. Not at all. What's going on? Nothing serious or anything. I just realized, isn't today exactly 1 month since you moved in? Oh, wow. Yes, I guess it is. I hadn't been keeping track. I have a good memory for these things. Anyway, congrats! A whole month in the gated community. How fancy. Thank you. It's been a big change, but we're all settling in well. I bet you are. I mean, this place is no joke. Most people can't even dream of moving in here, you know. We worked toward it for a long time. My husband and I had talked about finding a place like this for years. So, wait, do you guys own this house or are you renting? We bought it. It was a big decision, but we wanted to put down roots before our child started kindergarten. Wow, buying in here must have cost a fortune. Seriously, I heard just the entrance fee to the neighborhood association is outrageous. It wasn't easy, but we were lucky with the timing and the seller. We saved up for quite a while. Still impressive. Honestly, I always see you doing everything. School drop-offs, groceries, you name it. I don't think I've ever seen your husband. He works from home. He's usually pretty tied up with his projects, so I handle most of the errands. Oh, I see. So he's one of those stay-at-home laptop guys. Gotcha. He works in tech, mostly, freelance consulting and support. His schedule's unpredictable, but he stays busy. That explains why he's always holed up. I honestly thought maybe he was unemployed or taking a break or something. No, nothing like that. He just doesn't need to commute. Right. The remote work lifestyle must be nice. My ex used to say he worked from home, but mostly he just watched golf in his underwear. Well, my husband definitely keeps himself busy. Speaking of home stuff, my daughter said your kid mentioned something the other day. Something about a hot tub? Yes, we have one in the backyard. It came with the house, actually. What? Like an actual hot tub? Jets and bubbles and all that? Yes, I suppose so. It's a real one. That's so cool. I've literally never even seen one in person, let alone used one. Really? Yeah, I mean, come on, who actually owns one of those things? Only rich people in movies, right? You're basically living the dream. It's mostly my husband's thing. He likes to relax after work. I honestly haven't even used it myself. You haven't? Girl, if I had a hot tub, you'd never get me out of it. I'd be in there every night with a glass of wine. Yeah, I guess I'm more of a shower and done kind of person. Still, I'd love to see it sometime. I mean, just out of curiosity, I've always wondered what they look like up close. Oh, well, sure, maybe sometime. Really? Oh, that'd be amazing. You don't even know how rare this is around here. It's not much, but you're welcome to see it someday, I suppose. Yay! Actually, since your husband's the one who uses it, maybe he could show me how it works. You mean my husband? Yeah, like what the buttons do, how the settings work, that kind of thing. I'm sure he knows it way better than you do. I mean, maybe. I'd probably have to ask him first. Oh, of course. I wouldn't just barge in or anything. But hey, if he's around next time I stop by, maybe he could give me a little demo? I guess we'll see. He's usually working, so it might not be the best timing. No pressure or anything. I just think it'd be fun. A little tour. I promise I'm harmless. Right. You're such a sweetheart, Melania. I'm so glad you moved here. We're going to be such good friends. I just know it. Thanks. I hope so. Hey, Melania. Sorry to message this late, but there's something you really need to hear. Good evening, Sue. It's pretty late, yeah? What's going on? I wasn't going to say anything, but I ran into your husband recently. It was a total accident, I swear. Just one of those things. You ran into my husband? Where? At the convenience store. He was fixing himself a hot dog, earbuds in, humming along to the music. I tapped him on the shoulder and we started chatting. It was surprisingly natural. I see. Well, that's strange. He usually orders delivery when he's working late. Anyway, we totally hit it off. Like, the spark was absolutely instant. You could feel it. Sue, I think you're misreading something. He's friendly with everyone. We were laughing about the hot tub, remember? And guess what? He said I should try it out sometime with him. Excuse me? Are you saying my husband invited you into our hot tub? Yep, he said he'd give me the full experience, whatever that means. Honestly, I have to say his invitation piqued my curiosity. That's absurd. He would never say something like that. Maybe you just don't know him as well as I do. People show different sides to different people, you know. Sue, let's not beat around the bush here. Are you actually suggesting that my husband is trying to start up an affair with you? Not yet, but it's headed that way. If the chemistry is good, we'll probably take an overnight trip. This isn't funny. You're saying things that could seriously damage a family's bonds. Oh, come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer. We're all adults here. Sometimes people connect. It's not cheating, it's fate. You're calling it fate? You're talking about my husband, my family. I mean, he lit up when he saw me. It's not something you fake, trust me. He probably just looked surprised because you ambushed him. Honestly, Melania, maybe it's time for you to move out. I've basically won already. Why drag it out? Won? Won what? This isn't a contest. You sound completely unhinged. I mean, you are genuinely telling me to just hand over my husband to you. You don't have a choice in the matter, Melania. I always get what I want. Always. And right now, I want him. You're living in a bizarre fantasy world. My husband would never cheat on me, especially not with someone who lives across the street. Go ahead and keep telling yourself that, but the romantic tension between us is out of this world. You can deny it all you want. I know what I felt. You felt something because you wanted to. He probably said 2 polite sentences and walked away. You should have seen his smile, the way he looked at me. He was clearly imagining all sorts of things. Honestly, I don't blame him. I looked fantastic in the outfit I had on that day. Sue, are you even listening to yourself? This sounds completely made up. Again, you can keep pretending that your husband is devoted to you and everything's going to be fine, but it won't change what's coming. What's coming is a serious boundary conversation. I've been tolerant until now, but this is harassment. You're just scared because you know I'm right. You see it too. He's slipping away. No, I see someone desperate for attention inventing a love story she was never part of. Keep laughing now, but don't cry later when he leaves. He's not going anywhere, and neither am I. Hey, can I ask you something?
Sure, what's up?
You were home all day yesterday, right?
Yeah? Why?
You didn't go out for anything, not even a quick trip?
Nope. I didn't even eat lunch. I was buried in that deadline. You saw me, didn't you? I didn't move from my desk all day.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just needed to double check.
Why? Did something happen?
Have you ever talked to Sue? She's Lisa's mom from down the street.
Huh? Sue? Oh, is she the one with the really big curls and the designer stroller?
That's the one.
I mean, I've seen her at the school drop-off loop a couple times. We nodded once, I think. Maybe I said hi to her a couple times. That's about it. Why?
So you've never actually spoken to her, like a real conversation?
No, not unless you count hi as a conversation. Why do you ask?
She told me you two ran into each other recently.
She did? That's odd. When did that meeting supposedly happen?
She didn't give an exact day, just said you ran into each other. She claims you had some sort of moment?
Wait, what kind of moment?
She said you two hit it off, and there was a lot of talk about your hot tub. And then, brace yourself, she said you invited her to join you in it.
What?
She said you told her to come over when I'm out so the two of you could have the full experience together, whatever that means.
That's insane! That never happened!
I know. I told her it sounded ridiculous, but she was very confident.
Okay, now I'm actually disturbed. I swear to God, I've never even spoken a full sentence to that woman.
That's what I figured.
I'm telling you, I've said hi a couple times while dropping off the kids. That's it.
She also said that if your chemistry was good, the two of you would go on an overnight trip to a hot spring together.
What the hell?
She phrased it like a plan already in motion. Said it so casually, too, like it was set in stone.
She's delusional! I've literally never invited anyone anywhere, especially not her. Are you kidding me?
She seems to think you're in love with her.
Oh, for the love of God, what is that woman trying to do to me?
She told me I should pack my bags because you're basically hers now.
Melania, I don't even know this woman. I would never cheat on you. You know that, right?
Of course I do. You don't even leave the house. It seems to me that she's basing this on fantasy, and it's a really detailed one.
This is seriously creeping me out. Where is she getting this stuff?
I have no idea. But she said our daughter mentioned the hot tub to her kid, and from there she just spiraled.
So because a 4-year-old mentioned a hot tub, now I'm supposedly seducing her mother?
Apparently.
Wow.
Also, she told me, straight-faced, that it's true love and fate, so that means it's not really cheating.
I feel like just hearing this conversation secondhand is gonna give me an aneurysm.
I think she really believes it.
Unbelievable. What do the other parents say about her?
I haven't heard much. You?
Actually, yeah. A couple of the other dads told me to steer clear. Said she's always sniffing around guys who look like they've got money.
Seriously?
Yeah, I thought they were just exaggerating, but maybe not.
Wow. Well, it's safe to say that she's targeting you next. I think this whole thing was her way of laying groundwork.
For what? A fantasy hot tub romance?
Something like that. Maybe she thought I'd panic or give up.
She's messing with the wrong couple.
I know. Still, this kind of gossip can spread fast. We should be careful not to fan the flames.
Yeah. Any specific plan? What do you want me to do?
For now, I'll handle the drop-offs and errands. You just stay home and keep your head down. It's not a punishment. It's just safer. The less people see you, the harder it is for her to make up stories.
Good call. That would make it harder for her to spread more bizarre lies about me. Duh, I hate that we even have to think like this.
So do I, but I'm not going to let her twist reality. We'll stay one step ahead of her.
Okay, I trust you.
And I trust you. That's why this didn't shake me.
Considering a woman literally just came up to you and said she was having an affair with me, it means a lot to hear that.
Of course, we'll be fine. She's not going to get what she wants.
I still can't believe she actually said all that to you.
Right? And the way she said it was just so victorious. Like she thought I had already surrendered.
You? Surrender? Ha! She clearly doesn't know you very well.
No, but she's about to. Hey there, Melania. Would you like to know where I am right now? You might want to sit down for this, Melania. Hopefully it's somewhere very, very far away from here. Oh, it's far, all right. I'm at a luxury spa resort. It is a mountain view, a private spa, all the high-end touches, and your husband lying in bed beside me. Is that right? We just spent the entire evening in the hot tub, wrapped up in each other like we were the only two people. Sounds like a fun way to spend an evening. He kept saying things like, "With you, I can breathe again," and "You make me feel like myself." I didn't even have to pull it out of him. He just opened up. It was beautiful, raw, real. I'll alert the Academy Awards. He told me, and this is his exact wording, he's never had a connection like this. Not once. Not with you. Not with anyone. Only me. I see. And did he whisper that before or after dessert? You can make jokes all you want. It won't change the fact that I've already won. He said he's going to leave you. He said it like it was already decided. He just hasn't figured out how to tell you yet. This is just sheer bliss. I am finally getting the kind of man I have always deserved. You can say that again. He says he makes $15,000 a month. That's almost $200,000 a year. Do you have any idea what it's like to finally be chosen by someone successful? Someone who actually has something to offer? Can't say I do, no. I've spent years scraping by with men who couldn't afford to take me to a gas station snack aisle. But now I've got a man who knows how to treat a woman. So I'll let you keep your house, Melania. It's cute. But I'm keeping your husband. You're absolutely sure he's brought you to that resort? Of course I'm sure. How could I do all the things I just did to him without even knowing who he is? Great, then we should probably clear something up. There's something you should know before you embarrass yourself any further. My husband is sitting right next to me right now. Come on, Melania, you really don't need to keep pretending. I understand that this must be hard for you, but denial doesn't make it go away. He brought me here himself. He said he needed distance from all the noise, and from you. No, Sue, he never left the house. He's been here all day, chatting on the patio about lawn care with the neighbors and drinking the same lukewarm coffee. The person you're with right now is not my husband. That's ridiculous. I know for a fact that he's your husband. He said the hot tub came with your house. He described the layout, the fence, everything. So I'm sorry, but you're going to have to accept that Frank is mine now. My husband's name isn't Frank, it's Steve. What? Frank lives 2 houses down. He also has a hot tub, and they got their fence done by the same contractor we did. He's tall, smug, always walking around with that fake designer belt like it means something. No, he told me he worked in tech. He said he has his own company. He said he made $15,000 a month. He makes $15,000 a year, not a month. That's barely enough to cover groceries, and you turned it into a fantasy about wealth and success. He doesn't have a company. He doesn't even have a job. His wife pays for everything, including the trip you're on right now. Wait, what do you mean his wife paid for it? I mean, she's sitting across from me in my living room, sipping tea and laughing about how accurate her suspicions were. She knew he was planning something the moment her credit card alert pinged. No, he told me I was different. He said I was the one. He tells every woman that, Sue. You didn't take anyone's husband. You just let the neighborhood fraud take you for a fool. Speaking of Frank, he's not welcome back at his own house. Not that he needed the reminder. His wife has already packed up his things and changed the locks. And while we're on the subject, Sue, do you know what she's considering right now? No. What are you talking about? She's thinking about suing you. Not for adultery, although she could argue emotional damages. No, she's looking into theft. Theft? What are you even saying? Apparently, she's not the first wife who's had something go missing after her husband got tangled up with you. You have a reputation, Sue. Whenever you get close to a married man, his wife mysteriously loses jewelry, a perfume bottle, a silk robe, a little keepsake she thought was hers alone. That's insane. I've never... Okay, maybe I borrowed a few things, but that's not stealing. I didn't take anything important. What you took wasn't yours. That's what matters. And now other women are speaking up. You'd be surprised how many wives around here have stories that match hers. No. I thought... He said he was rich. He said he had money. I thought he was serious. He was serious about manipulating you. And you were serious about believing it because it gave you an excuse. I didn't think it would go this far. I didn't even like him that much. I just thought maybe this time I'd get lucky. So you targeted someone you thought was married to money, and instead of upgrading your life, you've just lit a match and tossed it into your own future. Please, Melania, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I didn't even know he was lying. He made it sound so real. That's what men like Frank do. It doesn't change what you did. I just wanted something better, that's all. A little luxury, a man who could take care of things for once. I've spent years scraping by. I thought maybe, for once, I had something that could last. You tried to take something that wasn't yours. And when it wasn't working, you tried to tear someone else down so you could stand in her place. I didn't think anyone would notice. I didn't think they'd care. It was just perfume or earrings or... It wasn't about the things. It was about the message you sent every time you took something. I was here. I mattered. He chose me. Please don't let them sue me. I'm already in debt. I have a kid. I'm broke. I'm not some monster. I needed a way out. You don't get to plead for sympathy now. Not after you walked into someone else's life like you were entitled to it. You don't understand. You've always had it easier. You have a husband, a house, a life people actually want. And I've protected that life every single day. You don't get to resent what I've earned just because you gave up on building your own. Please, just don't let her go through with it. I swear I'll return everything. I'll apologize. I'll do whatever it takes. It's not up to me anymore. You made your choices, and the wives you hurt, they're finally making theirs. Sue was sued by Frank's wife for theft and emotional distress. Apparently, this wasn't her first time. She had a pattern. Whenever she got involved with a married man, something from his wife always went missing. Perfume bottles, earrings, expensive scarves. Trophies, you might say. Frank's wife had receipts, literally, And with my testimony to back her up, the case came together faster than any of us expected. She hired a sharp legal team, filed the paperwork, and finalized the divorce in just one day. Sue tried to talk her way out of it. She said she didn't mean harm, said she only wanted a better life. But wanting something doesn't make it yours. Now she's stuck paying damages on top of the debt she was already drowning in. I heard she moved back in with her parents. No job, no friends, no more gated community gossip. Frank vanished too, probably chasing his next story. And as for me, I'm just glad to be going back to my good old-fashioned, ordinary, no-chaos life.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Jenny! Jenny, you've got to hear this! This is absolutely insane! I can't believe it's actually happening!
What's up, Cole? It's hard for me to tell whether you're saying insane in a good way or a bad way. Just calm down and tell me what happened, okay?
Jenny! I won the lottery!
What? You won the lottery? Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, Jenny. This is just incredible. I've had goosebumps ever since I found out.
Well, how much are we talking about? Did you win like $100 or $1,000 or...
Are you sitting down?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, good. Because you might just faint when I tell you how much.
I'm gonna pass out from anxiety if you don't just tell me how much you won.
$2 million!
What? $2 million? Oh my God, Cole, that's insane!
Right? I was terrified that it might just be a dream, but I pinched myself, punched myself, banged my head against a wall, and that all hurt quite a bit, so I know it's for real. So I've been feeling lucky lately, and I just thought, well, I might as well put my luck to the ultimate test, right? I stopped inside the gas station on my way to work one day and bought a ticket. I was thinking I might win my money back, or like $10 or something, but never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd win this much.
Wow, I sure am lucky I was engaged to the luckiest man in the world. I love you so much, Cole.
I love you too, Jenny. We're gonna put this money to good use. It's gonna make a great future for us and our kids, too.
Yeah, for sure. So when do you get the money?
That's the thing. I'm not exactly sure. Obviously, they don't hand out that money right there at the gas station. There's a number to call on the TV, so I'll just call it and see what they say.
Call them right now.
I tried a second ago, and I guess it's after hours for them, so we'll have to wait until the morning. Oh my God, I'm so happy, Jenny. This is the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me. Other than proposing to you, of course.
I feel the same way. I love you.
I love you too. I'll talk to you later.
Good night. Sleep tight.
Hey, Jenny, are you there?
I sure am, sweetheart. What can I do for you, Mr. Lucky McLucky Pants?
Well, the thing is, I just got a call from the bank. They said that there was a massive withdrawal from our shared bank account. I guess $16,000 was taken out, so that's practically all of it. It was made in small increments at multiple ATMs, so they were concerned that something was going on and locked the account. I'm kind of worried. Maybe someone found out I won the lottery and is trying to steal my identity or something? Do you know anything about that?
Oh, that's what you were worried about? Okay, well, you can relax now. It's all right. I'm the one who took out all that money.
You did? Really? What did you do that for?
I just figured, we don't really need all that money anymore, do we? After all, we're going to get our hands on the $2 million jackpot, so I decided I would go ahead and spend it all.
Wait, seriously? But Jenny, that was the money that we had saved up to pay for our wedding and honeymoon. You can't just go and spend that on yourself.
Huh? I can't? Why can't I? Did you forget we're going to be millionaires soon? We can just use that money to pay for an even more awesome wedding. And in the meantime, we can use the measly $16,000 we saved up on something more fun.
Jenny, no! You cannot just waste all that money! Sure, I won the lottery, and yeah, we're gonna get our hands on a lot of money soon, but that's not the issue. The issue is that we never know what sort of curveballs life is going to throw at us. We still need to be careful with how we spend our money. Haven't you heard that a lot of people who win the lottery go bankrupt?
Oh, come on, Cole. Don't be such a cheapskate. What are you so concerned about? We're not as dumb as all those people who go broke. We'll be fine. Let's enjoy ourselves a little bit. We deserve it. I sure enjoyed myself spending all that money.
Wait a second. You already spent it? What did you buy?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I bought a new handbag, some shoes, a couple new outfits. I had myself a nice little private shopping spree. I was surprised, though. It was easier than I thought it would be to spend all $16,000.
Oh my God, Jenny, you've got to be kidding me.
What about your calculator, Cole? $2 million is a lot more than $16,000. You won like 10 times more than I spent.
You're a decimal point off, but that's beside the point. It doesn't matter how much money I won. We worked hard to save up all that money. We planned out our whole wedding and honeymoon, too. We can't just scrap all those plans. I can't believe you spent all that money without even talking to me first.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. About my job. I called them and told them I quit earlier today.
What? You quit your job? No 2 weeks notice? No in-person conversation?
Yep, and let me tell you, it felt so satisfying. My old boss was such a jerk. He was always making me do a bunch of stupid, boring crap. And once that $2 million gets paid out, we will never have to work again in our lives. Well, I won't anyway. I am really looking forward to becoming your spoiled, pampered housewife.
Jenny, I can't believe what you're saying. You quit your job? Look, I love you, but I have to say that was an incredibly stupid thing to do.
Once again, Cole, take out a calculator and do the math. $2 million is enough for us to live on for the rest of our lives. No problem at all. So why bother working when we have that much in the bank? Oh yeah, I told my mom about winning the lottery too. She was super happy. Now we're gonna be debt-free forever.
Hold on. Debt-free? What are you talking about?
Oh, didn't I tell you about that? Yeah, the thing is, my family is in a wee bit of debt right now. And by a wee bit, I actually mean a lot. I guess my dad tried to start up a business a while back, and that plan was a total flop. I don't know a whole lot about it, but apparently they're in the hole around, I don't know, 200,000 or so.
Are you kidding me? Why is this the first I'm hearing of this?
My bad, babe. I guess I totally forgot to tell you. But thanks to you, my family's never gonna have any money problems ever again. I love you so much, Cole. You're the best.
Hold on just 1 second, Jenny. This is all way too much for me to take in right now. I just told my boss that I'm gonna have to take the afternoon off. I need to go to the bank. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okie dokie. Talk to you later, Mr. Moneybags.
Okay. Well, I went to the bank a while ago, and after that I stopped in a cafe to have a cup of coffee and think about things, but I still don't understand.
It's all right, sweetie. You don't need to think about anything except our future together. I'm doing the same thing. I have something to tell you that I know is going to make you happy.
I don't know if I can handle any more revelations today, Jenny.
While you were busy working and going to the bank, I was busy myself. I went to go talk to my boyfriend for the last time and told him I was breaking up with him for you. Isn't that great? I bet you're thrilled. Congratulations, you've won the lottery twice now. You're a millionaire and the only guy in my life.
Oh, for God's sake, Jenny! Your boyfriend?
Yeah, I guess that's another thing I forgot to tell you about. You weren't my only boyfriend. Up until today, that is.
So you're serious? You've been cheating on me? What is wrong with you?
Hey, I was not cheating on you. I just told you I broke up with him. And all my other boyfriends, too. Starting today, I'm going to be 100% devoted to making a big, happy family with just you, Cole.
I feel like I'm about to have a stroke. Your other boyfriends? My God, Jenny, how many men were you seeing other than me?
Well, let's see. Jake, Kyle, Mark, Sam. So 4 guys, I guess.
4 guys? This is far beyond the level of just cheating. This is something pathological.
I don't know what pathological means, but what are you getting so upset for? I'm a woman of my word. I broke up with every single one of them. You get to have me all to yourself now. That's honestly a better prize than winning the lottery.
So I might not actually be having a stroke right now. But God, I'm starting to wish I was. Why is this happening to me?
I know, your luck couldn't possibly get any better. So anyway, we need to do some talking about our wedding. Since you're a millionaire now, I think we should do a few upgrades. Oh, and our honeymoon, too. Why go to some boring place nearby when we could go on a luxurious vacation to a tropical paradise? And no more apartments for us. We're gonna buy a massive house with a big yard and a pool, too.
I really don't think you have a good grasp on how much money $2 million is. Like, just the stuff you said now would use up most of that money, if not all of it.
What do you mean? I know exactly how much money $2 million is. It's $1 more than $1,999,999.
Putting that aside for now, you're also forgetting one very important thing. You are not the one who gets to determine how much we spend on what. Don't forget, I bought that lotto ticket with my own money, and I picked all the numbers myself.
Cole, you silly boy. We're gonna get married. That means what's yours is mine. So all of your money is gonna be my money. And wow, I cannot wait to get my hands on all that money.
You're never getting your hands on it.
Huh? Why not?
Because I'm breaking up with you.
What? You're breaking up with me? Are you talking about bad cell phone reception?
No, I'm talking about our engagement. Give me my ring back. We're through.
What? But why, Cole? You can't do this to me. What are you breaking up with me for?
Oh boy, how much time do you have? Long story short, I simply don't want to spend the rest of my life with you anymore. Ever since I won the lottery, things have been getting crazier and crazier around here. You spent all the money in our savings account. You quit your job, you promised to pay off your parents' debts for them, and then just now you told me you've been cheating on me. Did you actually think you could just do all of that and I'd still want to marry you?
Well, yeah, I did. I don't see why you wouldn't. You're getting $2 million, so $16,000 is like nothing. We can easily get by without me having to work, and you'd have more than enough money to pay my parents' debts, too. Plus, I told you about my boyfriends, and I broke up with them, so yeah, what's the problem?
You are the problem, Jenny. You have absolutely no financial sense whatsoever. Yeah, $2 million is a lot of money, but I don't have it yet. Even if I did, spending all our savings and quitting your job is a terrible idea. Especially when it's money that we worked hard as a couple to save up.
Is it really that bad? I mean, compared to $2 million.
Once again, you have no idea how far $2 million actually goes these days. It'll be nice for sure, but it's nowhere near enough to retire on. Especially not when you're talking about upgrading our wedding, going on a fancy honeymoon, paying off your parents' debts, and buying a massive house. I would honestly be surprised if $2 million would cover all of that.
Okay, but we'd at least be able to just lay back and have fun for a few years, right? I mean, we're still young. Shouldn't we be taking this time to enjoy ourselves as much as possible?
And what are we gonna do when that $2 million dries up, Jenny? We spent our youth having all sorts of expensive, lavish adventures. Then what? We'd be jobless and penniless. And as for a house, let's say we bought a house for $2 million in cash. What comes next? Property taxes and upkeep, and then we'd still need to have money to live on.
We can take care of all that stuff later, though. I do not want to have to pinch pennies all the time when I've got $2 million in the bank. Let's pay off my parents' debts, have an awesome wedding, go on an awesome honeymoon, and just have all the fun we want until the money's gone. Isn't that the best way to use it?
It's like we're not even speaking the same language. In any case, I don't want to waste a single cent of this money. I'm gonna invest it. That way, by the time I retire, I'll have more than enough to live on and take care of my future kids. And if you can't handle that, then I don't want to be with you. Though, to be honest, even if you were okay with that, the cheating is an absolute deal breaker. I don't care if you broke up with all 4 of them. You were still cheating on me with 4 guys.
Man, you are such a lame guy, Cole. You're talking like my grandpa. All right, well, if that's how you want it, then fine. Let's break up. Just wire my share of the money into my account, okay?
Say what now? You want me to give you your share?
Yeah, duh. You're the one who's breaking up with me. I'm the victim here. And as the victim of your cruelty, I demand that you compensate me for the pain and suffering you're putting me through. Frankly, I have half a mind to demand you give me all of your lottery winnings. But I'm in a generous mood, so I'll let you go with just half of it. Actually, I'm not in all that good of a mood, so I want some bonus money for pain and suffering. Let's see. I think $500,000 would be enough. So that's $1 million from your lottery winnings and $500,000. That makes a total of $1,500,000. I'll accept cash or check.
Would you like me to write you out a check for $0.00, or should I just hand you an empty sack? I'm not paying you anything. Where did you get your legal advice from? Social media?
So what if I did?
You can't sue me for pain and suffering for breaking up with you. You might have a case to make if I were the one responsible for the breakup.
But you are the responsible one. You're the one who said you wanted to break up first.
That's not what responsible means. Let me give you an example. Let's say I cheated on you with 4 women, spent all of your money, quit my job one day, and demanded you give my family hundreds of thousands of dollars. If I had done all that, then maybe you could stand a chance of winning a case against me in court.
Wait a second, but that's all stuff that I did.
Oh, you caught on to that, did you?
Does that mean that you could sue me? You're not gonna, are you?
I have half a mind to borrow the phrase you used. The legal standard for suing for emotional distress is that your conduct must be so extreme and outrageous as to shock the conscience of an ordinary person. What do you say, Jenny? Do you think cheating on me with 4 guys and spending all my money would shock an ordinary person?
I don't know, and I sure don't want to find out.
Okay, then if you'd like to avoid that coin toss, then how about we make a deal? You can pay me back half of the money you stole from our shared account. You said you spent $16,000, so that means you owe me $8,000.
No way, I have to pay you back? But I spent that money fair and square. And I mean, it's not like I actually have $8,000 in cash to pay you back with. I told you, my family's deep in debt and I just quit my job. How am I supposed to come up with that much money?
Well, I sure hope you can find a way to come up with it, because it's either that or I sue you for about 10 times that much. I don't care that your family's in debt, and I don't care that you're out of a job. Pay up or else.
But that's so not fair. You don't even need that money. Why would you sue me over $8,000 when you're going to be a millionaire?
Principle, Jenny. I know that might be hard to understand for you, though. Do whatever you have to do to come up with the money. Sell the stuff you bought, sell your car, sell your clothes. I don't know, get your parents to sell your house. Or if you'd rather skip to the trial, I can go have a talk with my lawyer right now.
Are you really going to do this, Cole? This is so crazy. Hey, can I make another suggestion? How about instead of going through a messy breakup, we just stay together and get married like we planned? I mean, you still love me, don't you?
I feel very strongly about you, but it sure isn't love. You clearly don't get it, so I'm just gonna have to talk to your parents about this. I'm blocking your number now. Goodbye.
Cole, wait!
A few days later, I went to Jenny's parents' house and explained the situation. Apparently, Jenny had told them that I offered to pay their debt for them willingly. They were really embarrassed to find out what had really gone on over the last several days. And then it all hit a boiling point when I told them that Jenny confessed to cheating on me with 4 other men. They volunteered to pay me the $8,000 she owed me and said they would force Jenny to pay them back. As for me, I got my hands on my winnings the other day. They say that money can't mend a broken heart, but it sure can buy a tropical vacation, which is where I'm headed right now.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Gia, hey there. Oh, love, good evening. You're pretty slick, aren't you? Huh? What are you talking about out of the blue? Haven't you realized we're in the same place right now? Same place? I'm at home, though. And that's a lie. Excuse me? Are we playing some kind of game now? Nope, not a game. It's just, you're so obviously lying, I couldn't help but call it out. I'm seriously at home, though. Oh, yeah? Then who's that person I see from here? That profile that looks an awful lot like yours? I don't know who you're talking about. Amy's already asleep, and I've been in the living room watching TV. It's just me here. Sure it is. Another lie. You keep saying that, but I don't know how else to respond. If I can see you with my own eyes right now, doesn't that kind of prove you're lying? Then tell me, where exactly are you seeing me from? I'm at the table near the wall, the one opposite the seat you're in. Table? So you're in some kind of restaurant? Yeah, duh. I'm talking about the inside of Bar YouTube. A bar? I haven't stepped into one of those in months. You've definitely got the wrong person. Oh, come on. If you just turned your head right now, you'd see me. Yeah, see, the idea that I turn around in my own living room and find you sitting there is honestly just terrifying. Quit stalling and turn around already. All right, and nope, just as I thought, still alone. Wait, what? Do you have dust in your eyes or something? Because I'm clearly right here. Okay, now I really have to ask, are you drunk? Well, I've been drinking for like 2 hours straight, so maybe just a little. Well, that would explain it. Maybe you've had one too many and started seeing things. Excuse me? Anyway, I should probably get in the bath. It's getting late, and you've got a kid in kindergarten tomorrow, don't you? You might want to ease up on the drinks. Hey, wait, Gia! Good night. Gia, can I have a word with you? Hello, love. What is it? You know, you never show up to any of the mom gatherings. Care to explain what that's all about? Mom gatherings? Don't play dumb. You know that the rest of us moms get together for tea every now and then, right? Haven't you ever felt the urge to get closer to the other mothers? Well, I usually have work on weekdays, like today, so I can't always make it. Work, huh? Seriously? And besides, I thought everyone understood our family situation. People even told me not to overextend myself. Family situation, my foot. Come on, let's be real. That's just a cover story so you can sneak off to meet your boyfriend, isn't it? Excuse me? Boyfriend? Where is this coming from? The other night, at the bar, you acted so shady, tried so hard to cover it up, it was obvious. I don't remember hiding anything. Oh, please, you were awful at pretending. Even when I clearly saw you with my own eyes, you kept insisting you were at home in your living room. How lame is that? Because I was home. Wrong again. Caught you lying. Though at this point, I'm not sure why you even bother denying it. I've got all the proof I need. I'm telling the truth. Save it. You may as well give in. Here's the deal. Unless you want me to spill the tea about your little affair, you're going to do exactly what I say. What? To put it simply, you're going to be my little slave. Excuse me? That's right. You think you're better than everyone. You don't show up to our gatherings, yet somehow you manage to be on good terms with the queen bee of the moms. While the rest of us are out here struggling to stay in the inner circle, you're just skating by. It's not fair. I don't know what to say to that. And who exactly is this queen bee? From what I've heard, that whole idea is just a myth. Oh, look at you, pretending like you don't know. No wonder you don't get it. Even I, who moved here just 3 months ago, figured it out. Honestly, I'm speechless. Clearly, someone like you needs to be whipped into shape. Becoming my slave might actually do you some good. Why would I ever agree to something that ridiculous? Because you don't want me broadcasting your little scandal to everyone, do you? I keep telling you there's no scandal, and I still have no idea what you're talking about regarding the bar. Well, congratulations, that's one slave acquired. Slave? That's incredibly offensive. Oh, already talking back. Not a great start for a slave, huh? I'm not your slave, and I'm pretty sure you're confusing me with someone else. Maybe you saw the wrong person that night. Oh no, it was definitely you. And you know how I know? Because when I confronted you after messaging you and I asked, "Is that your affair partner?" you panicked. You stuttered and couldn't even form a coherent answer. It was obvious. I seriously don't remember anything like that. Anyway, time for your first assignment as my obedient little helper. Wait, what? So next Tuesday at 10 a.m., the mom gathering is supposed to be at my place as part of the rotation, but I'm switching it to your house instead. What? And obviously you're providing the tea and the sweets. Make sure you pick up that fancy roll cake from the Dayama shop at Station A. You know the one I mean. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Excuse me? I work on Tuesdays, I already told you that. Then take the day off. Sorry, but that's not how my job works. I can't just cancel my responsibilities for this. Hey, you're my slave now, remember? You don't get to say no to me. Don't call me that. If you keep this up, I'm going to have no choice but to bring this up to the kindergarten administration. Oh, please, go ahead. Then I'll just tell everyone what I saw, you and your secret lover. And just like that, boom, your reputation goes down the drain. So really, you can't ever say no to me. Got that, my obedient little slave? Call me whatever you want. I'm still not doing your stupid gathering. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm done with this conversation. Hey, don't you walk away from me! Sammy, I need to talk to you about something. Do you have a minute? Oh, Gia. Of course. What's going on? You look kind of stressed. Do you know that mom named Love? You know, from Anna's class? Love? Oh, wait. You mean that Love? The mother of the girl in Anna's class? Oh, no, don't tell me. Gia, did she target you? Well, I guess you could say that. She's kind of unleashed this stream of total nonsense at me. It got so weird. She started talking like she expected me to become her servant or something. She literally used the word slave. What? She told you to be her slave? Are you serious? I know, right? I just stood there thinking, what is this woman even talking about? She didn't listen to a word I said and just kept rambling, and everything she said was rude. Like, over the line rude. I couldn't believe how aggressive she was being. That's why I came to you. I honestly didn't know what else to do. Tough. Love. Yeah, she's a problem. When she first moved here, she got on the wrong side of a lot of the moms right off the bat. That's right. She moved here about 3 months ago, didn't she? What happened exactly? What did she do to get so many people turned off so fast? It's actually kind of ridiculous. She somehow got it into her head that I'm the boss mom around here and started trying to get on my good side, like, really hard. Wait, you? Boss mom? Yeah, I know. It sounds dumb, right? She thought that because I'm the head of the kindergarten's parent committee this year, I must be some kind of queen bee ruling over the other moms. What? That is wild. So she came from a place where that kind of hierarchy was real? Apparently. I heard that at her old school, the moms had these weird power dynamics, like something out of a teen drama. So when she got here, she assumed things worked the same way. And then, to cozy up to me, she started scheming against other moms, trying to isolate them, spread rumors, the whole 9 yards. So that's how she ended up being hated by pretty much everyone? Exactly. No one wanted to be anywhere near her after that, and now she's latched onto you? Yeah, and I think the same misunderstanding is happening again. She saw me talking to some of the moms and probably thought I was in some sort of influential position. And then next thing I know, she's throwing accusations and acting like I'm supposed to follow her every command. I tried to explain, but she just ignored everything I said. It was like talking to a wall. Unreal. She hasn't changed one bit. All right, I'm coming over. I want to hear the whole thing properly. Wait, what? Now? But you're busy. I'm never too busy for something like this. This affects your peace of mind, and by extension, your kids, too. That's important. Besides, you're my sister. When you've got a mess like this, you don't deal with it alone. You always come to me, all right? Sammy, thank you. Really, I'm so relieved you're taking this seriously. Of course. Now, just sit tight. I'm on my way. Okay, I'll be waiting. Gia, is everything ready for the tea party? Excuse me? Didn't I clearly tell you I had work today? Wait, what? You mean you didn't prepare anything? Of course not. Why would I? Oh, don't tell me. You didn't even let the other moms know that the venue was switched to your house. Listen closely. I am not one of your mom friends. In fact, we're not even friends, period. What did you just say to me? Your daughter's in the same class as my kid. We've been treating her so nicely, being friendly and inclusive, and this is how you repay us, you ungrateful little slave. I can't believe I ever tolerated you. You're done. I'm going to tell everyone about your affair. I'll expose everything. Okay, first of all, I'm single. No husband, no boyfriend, no affair, not even close. Wait, what? And before you spin more conspiracy theories, let me make this perfectly clear. I don't even have a daughter. Huh? No way, that's impossible. Then who's the girl you're always picking up and dropping off? Rachel, right? That's my younger sister. Your sister? Yes, she's 19 years younger than me. 19 years? Our mother had me when she was very young. Rachel came much later when our mom was already in her 40s. So yeah, big age gap. I get that reaction a lot. Wait, so that girl I saw at the bar, the one I thought was you, she was with some guy and totally drunk? That was another one of my sisters. The one you're referring to is a year younger than me. You have more sisters? Yes. She told me that while she and her boyfriend were just trying to have a drink, some loud, clearly drunk woman barged in, slurring and being obnoxious. She didn't know what your deal was, but apparently you kept interrupting and wouldn't back off. Oh. The physical description she gave matched you exactly, so there's no mistake. Also, for your information, those women you labeled as boss moms, those are my older and younger sisters too. They're not some ruling clique. You just ran headfirst into my entire family. Wait, you're telling me you're related to all of them? There are 4 of us in total. Sammy's the eldest. She's the one who heads the parent committee this year. The one you pestered at the bar is the 3rd. Rachel, the little one, is the youngest. And I'm the 2nd oldest. I can't believe this. You're one of the boss family? Technically, yeah. A funny thing, Rachel and Anna are the same age, which means I'm an aunt to my sister's classmate. But then, where's her real mom? Our mother is in long-term care, hospitalized. So Rachel, my dad, and I live together now. We've been taking care of things. Well, this is too much. I don't get it. I was told the kindergarten explained all of this in the parent orientation meeting after your child transferred. Did you forget, or were you not paying attention? I guess I wasn't really listening. Oh no. Wait. Oh, that means I've been antagonizing the entire family of that so-called boss moms. No way. Oh, this can't be happening. I thought I finally had a chance to make things work here. Well, Sammy doesn't think of herself as a boss, just so you know. But putting that aside, treating people like they're beneath you, calling them slaves, that has nothing to do with hierarchy. That's just being awful. Why? Why is this happening to me? This is your doing. Actions have consequences. And with that, I am blocking you now. According to her husband, who came by personally to apologize after everything that happened, this wasn't the first time Love had caused trouble like this. In fact, she had created a similar uproar at her previous preschool, so severe that she had been expelled. That incident had forced the entire family to move, uprooting their lives just to escape the fallout. They had come to this town hoping for a fresh start, thinking that a change of scenery might help Love change her behavior. Her husband admitted that he'd been holding on to hope, thinking that maybe if he stayed with her, if he gave her another chance, things would improve. But now, he said, he had reached his limit. I could see the exhaustion in his eyes and the weight of everything she had put him through. He told me he hadn't divorced her earlier because he wanted to give her an opportunity to reflect and improve. He believed that maybe, just maybe, she would change. But after everything that happened, after seeing how she had behaved yet again, and the consequences that followed, he realized it had all been in vain. Some people don't want to change. Some people are too deep in their own chaos to see how much damage they cause. And then came the final blow. He told me that Love had been having an affair. Apparently, on the night when she confronted our youngest daughter at the izakaya and caused that awful scene, the man who had been with her, and that was her affair partner. It wasn't just some acquaintance or drinking buddy. That was the man she had been seeing behind her husband's back. The husband hadn't known at the time, but afterward, when the truth came out, everything started making sense. Her strange behavior, the mood swings, the late nights, the misplaced anger, it all added up. After finding out about the affair, he packed up their children and went back to his parents' home. He told me that the divorce proceedings had not officially started yet, but mediation was underway. It would only be a matter of time before everything was finalized. Based on what his lawyer told him, the estimated alimony Love would be ordered to pay was somewhere between $20,000 and $30,000, a steep price, but considering the extent of her actions, not an unreasonable one. Listening to all of this, I couldn't help but feel a strange mix of emotions. There was anger, of course, frustration, disbelief at how someone could be so reckless, so selfish, and so utterly blind to the harm they were causing, not just to strangers, but to their own family. But there was also a hint of sadness, not for Love exactly, but for the children, for the husband, for the people who had trusted her and been betrayed. Because behind every one of Love's decisions was a ripple effect that hit others harder than it ever hit her. She was, in many ways, the embodiment of every toxic trait you hope to never encounter in someone. Manipulative, volatile, deceptive, and yet somehow still able to twist things around to make herself seem like the victim. The kind of person who throws gasoline on a fire and then cries about the heat. The kind who apologizes only when caught, and even then only to save face. I can't pretend to understand what drove her to become this way, whether it was her upbringing, trauma, or just a long pattern of bad choices. But at some point, a person has to take responsibility for the damage they cause. There's no excuse, no justification for repeating the same destructive behavior over and over and expecting different results. Especially not when children are involved, especially not when people are giving you chance after chance, only to be burned every time. What struck me most about the husband was how calm he was, not cold, not indifferent, just tired. You could tell he had already cried his tears, fought the battles, and screamed into the void, hoping to be heard. But none of it had changed anything. At some point, he must have realized that the best thing he could do for himself and for his kids was to walk away, and that's exactly what he did. He said he didn't want revenge, he didn't care about humiliating her or dragging her through the mud. He just wanted peace. A chance to rebuild a stable life for his children, free from the chaos and instability that Love had brought into their lives. He hoped she would take this as a wake-up call, that maybe hitting rock bottom would force her to finally look in the mirror and reflect on who she had become. But he wasn't holding his breath. And frankly, neither was I. I don't know what the future holds for Love, whether she'll learn anything from this, whether she'll feel regret or remorse. Whether she'll even acknowledge the destruction she caused or continue to paint herself as the victim in every story she tells. People like that often do. But what I do hope, more than anything, is that she takes this opportunity to stop and look inward. To really sit with her actions and the consequences that followed. Maybe losing everything will finally make her realize what mattered in the first place. Maybe in the silence that follows when everyone is gone and no one's left to blame, she'll understand just how deeply she hurt the people who cared about her most. People say that hitting rock bottom is sometimes the only way up. I don't know if that's true for everyone, but I do know this. If she doesn't change now, she never will. And if she ever does come back around looking for sympathy or forgiveness, I hope she understands that forgiveness isn't something she can demand. It's something she'll have to earn, one step at a time. Until then, I just hope she stays away from my family, from this town, from the lives she's already hurt too many times, because some bridges, once burned, should never be rebuilt.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Houston, hey, it's been a little while. I have some really important news, something happy. I just had to tell you first. Houston? Come on, Houston, pick up already. Houston, I need to talk to you. Houston!
What the hell? Stop blowing up my phone. You're being way too pushy.
No, this is something you need to hear from me. I had to be the one to tell you.
Tell me?
Yes, believe it or not, I'm pregnant, and it's your baby.
What?
I found out after we broke up. At first, I wasn't sure if I should say anything. I hesitated, went back and forth on it, and, well, here we are 6 months later. I'm 24 weeks along now.
No, wait, hold on. That makes no sense. We weren't even sleeping together for months before we broke up. There's no way that baby is mine. It just doesn't add up. If anything, it's probably that other guy, the one you were clearly cheating on me with.
Ugh, I knew it. You really don't remember, do you?
Remember what?
The night we broke up, you came to my apartment. We talked, argued really, had drinks, and then you stayed the night.
What are you even talking about?
That night, you got emotional. You said, I don't actually want to break up with you. I don't think you remember saying it, but you did. And you said it more than once.
No, there is no way that happened.
Even if you think it didn't happen, it did. It's the truth, and you can't deny it just because it's inconvenient. Face it. Take responsibility and marry me.
Marry you? Not a chance!
Why not? What's wrong with doing the right thing?
Even if you're really pregnant, there's no way that child is mine. That much I'm sure of.
I am pregnant with your baby. I'm the one carrying it. I know. There's no escaping this, Houston. Please, just accept reality. You're going to be a father, whether you like it or not.
You knew I don't drink, right?
What?
I never drink, and that night you're talking about when we supposedly drank and slept together, your whole story falls apart. So explain the contradiction, because right now it sounds like you made this up just to trap me.
I don't understand why you're saying this. Please believe me, Houston.
No! I'm done listening to lies from someone who cheated behind my back and now wants to throw a fake baby story in my face. I'm not marrying a liar. I'm not playing house with someone who couldn't even stay loyal.
Houston, please.
Don't ever contact me again.
Please, just believe me, okay? That night, you drank even though you don't normally, remember? That's why you don't recall anything. It's why I've been trying to reach you, why I need you to understand. Please, please marry me. Houston, hey, I just wanted to let you know the baby in my belly is growing strong and healthy. Everything's going really well. Want to see the ultrasound photo?
No! Hell no! And seriously, stop contacting me!
Oh, come on. If you really didn't want to hear from me, you would have blocked my number already. So, obviously, that means you're actually waiting to hear from me, right?
That's not it at all. The only reason I haven't blocked you is because I'm honestly scared of what you'll do if I do. Your behavior has gone completely off the rails.
Wow, scared? Really? That's a pretty cruel thing to say to a pregnant woman. You do realize stress is bad for the baby, right? Maybe stop throwing verbal abuse at someone who's literally carrying your child?
Then stop messaging me. It's that simple.
I can't do that. You're the father of this child. That means it's only natural for us to stay in contact.
I thought I already explained this to you. I have a severe alcohol allergy, not just an intolerance.
What?
I mean it! It's not just that I get a bit dizzy or nauseous when I drink. If I have even a sip of alcohol, I go straight into anaphylactic shock. It's a medical emergency every single time. I could literally die. So the whole story you told about me drinking and sleeping with you that night, that's medically impossible. There's just no way that happened.
That's ridiculous. I've never even heard of someone with an alcohol allergy that severe.
Just because you've never heard of it doesn't mean it's not real. It is. I've lived with it my whole life. My friends know. My family knows. I carry an EpiPen. It's documented.
Okay, sure, whatever. But anyway, can we circle back to the real topic? When are we getting married?
What?
Look, you might not like me very much right now, but let's be practical. Having a baby is expensive. There are hospital bills, baby supplies, insurance paperwork. I need you to step up and take responsibility as the father. So naturally, I'm expecting us to get legally married before the baby's born.
I'm gonna say this one last time. I am not the father of that baby. There is 0 chance that kid is mine. If you really believe otherwise, then fine, let's do a DNA test.
Are you seriously trying to threaten me?
It's not a threat. I'm trying to prove to you once and for all that I have nothing to do with this. I want the truth out there. I want you to stop spreading lies.
Yeah, keep yelling. Honestly, the way you're acting, it's hard to imagine you as a dad. You're so immature. Still, I guess having a bad father is better than no father at all. So hurry up and start acting like a real parent, okay?
Can you stop talking over me for 2 seconds and actually listen to what I'm saying?
You know what? I've got stuff to do. I don't have time for your nonsense right now.
Hey! Hey, Raina! What the hell did you do while I was gone?
What?
You broke into my apartment without permission, didn't you?
Huh?
How the hell did you even get in? I took back the spare key, remember?
Oh, that key? Yeah, when you first gave it to me, I made a copy.
A copy? Are you kidding me?
Relax, I returned the original like you asked. That was our deal. I didn't break it.
You didn't think secretly making a duplicate was a violation of trust?
Let's not nitpick. Anyway, I think it's finally time we submit our marriage registration, don't you? Now that you've finally accepted reality, I'm really happy you're starting to embrace your role as a father.
What the hell are you even talking about?
Our baby. I can't wait to meet our little one.
I've told you over and over, I'm not the father!
Don't be silly.
It's not silly. Also, don't play dumb. You stole money from my safe. The security camera in the apartment complex caught you sneaking into my place.
That just proves you're taking your role seriously. I appreciate the $30,000 you left for us. It really shows you're stepping up.
Excuse me?
Last time I visited your place, I happened to notice the safe passcode when you opened it. And I remembered where you kept the key for the lockbox, so yeah, I just connected the dots.
You watched me do that?
Of course I did. I was your girlfriend. It was only natural I'd keep track of things like that. I believed you were hiding a gift for me and the baby in there, and I was right. I've already told all my friends. Daddy gave us $30,000 for the delivery. They were so impressed.
That was my wedding budget!
What? Wait, you were planning a wedding with me?
No, that money was for my fiancé. I've been preparing for my wedding to someone else.
What?
After we broke up, my parents arranged a formal meeting with someone they knew. She and I hit it off and everything's moving smoothly. The 30 grand was for the venue and our honeymoon. I withdrew it a week ago.
You're marrying someone else while I'm carrying your child?
We are not having this conversation again. I've said it 1,000 times. The timeline doesn't add up. There is no possible way that baby is mine.
You were drinking that night. You don't remember what happened.
I'm allergic to alcohol, remember? We're not talking a hangover here. We're talking life-threatening. If I drank, I'd end up in the ER. You really expect me to believe I downed booze, blacked out, and somehow got you pregnant all in one night?
I don't care. That's your excuse, but it doesn't change the facts.
Here's another fact. We didn't even break up at your apartment like you said. It was at that cafe by the station in broad daylight.
What are you talking about?
That cafe is run by my old college buddy and his wife. They remember the day clearly. And I wasn't alone. You remember Sam? He was there too. And you had someone with you, your childhood friend or whatever.
Wait, that was...
Yeah, starting to come back to you?
Then, if we never went back to my place and you never drank...
Exactly! Also, just so you know, after our breakup, a mutual friend told me you had multiple guys on the side. One of them was apparently married too.
That's not...
And guess what? That married guy dumped you around the same time we split. His wife was about to find out, right? Maybe that's the guy you got mixed up with me.
No way.
So maybe, just maybe, he's the real father of your baby?
Oh my god, if that's true, then I...
What you definitely are is a thief, so return the $30,000 now!
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I already spent it. I bought a bunch of high-end baby stuff, designer bassinets, limited edition stroller, important things.
Are you out of your mind?
Please, I can't raise this baby alone. You have to help me.
Not my kid, not my problem. And even if I wanted to help, I have a fiancé, a future.
Then just swap your fiancé out for me. She's just some stranger from an arranged meeting. There's no real love there, right? But we had history.
You think a woman who cheats on me twice and then lies about a baby gets to lecture me about love?
But...
My fiancé is nothing like you. She's kind, honest, she's not insane. And by the way, I've already called the police.
What?
They're at my place now. Took your name, took the security footage. They should be arriving at your door any minute now.
No, wait, Houston, please. This has gone too far.
That was the last time I heard from Raina. There was no further response after that. While I don't know all the legal details, it seems there were additional charges that hadn't been revealed before, and it looks like she will likely receive a prison sentence. The news didn't surprise me, but it did leave me with a lingering sense of bitterness. No matter how much time had passed, the betrayal still stung. I was never someone who sought revenge or vengeance, but knowing that justice was going to catch up with her did offer some small form of satisfaction. The $30,000 she had stolen was eventually returned, but not by her. It was Raina's parents who paid it back. There was no gratitude, no apology, just the fact that they had to step in to clear the financial mess Raina had caused. I couldn't help but think how strange it was that Raina, the one who had done the wrong, didn't seem to have to bear the weight of the consequences herself. It was almost as if someone else was always cleaning up after her, no matter what damage she caused. But this wasn't the end of the story, not by a long shot. What followed was even more unexpected. It seems the father of the child Raina was carrying, a married man, had somehow found out about everything. This didn't come as much of a surprise. There are always signs when someone is trying to keep a secret, and people in that situation often end up revealing more than they realize. His wife naturally discovered the truth. The affair, the stolen money, the lies, it all came out. And it didn't take long for her to understand the depth of Raina's betrayal. The fallout from all of this was inevitable. Raina's parents, clearly humiliated by everything that had happened, made a drastic decision. They sold their house to pay for the damages, the legal fees, and most notably, the alimony and compensation that Raina owed. It was a steep price to pay, and the cost of their daughter's mistakes had left them with little choice. But the repercussions didn't stop there. After settling the financial matters, Raina's parents took the newborn child and quietly left the town. They didn't stay around to witness the aftermath of their daughter's actions or deal with the humiliation that had come from it all. They disappeared, slipping out of sight without a trace. It was unsettling to think about. The house they had lived in for so many years, the home that had been a place of memories and family moments, was now empty. In fact, the house was eventually demolished by the current owners. The thought of it struck me harder than I expected. It was the end of an era for that family, but more than that, it was a symbol of everything Raina had lost. The house was supposed to be a place of refuge, a home she could return to after all the chaos settled down. But when she eventually served her prison sentence and was released, what would she return to? What would be left for her? The house would be gone. Her family, the ones who had supported her through thick and thin, would be scattered. Her parents had left, and they likely wouldn't return. The daughter they had once raised, the girl they had hoped would make something of herself, was now a distant memory. How would Raina feel when she came back? Would she even have the courage to face what she had done? Or would the shame of what she had lost be too much for her to bear? I couldn't help but feel a little sorry for her despite everything. She had thrown away so much for what? For a fleeting moment of pleasure? For a relationship that wasn't worth it? She had ruined not just her own life, but the lives of everyone around her. It was hard to fathom how someone could be so blind to the consequences of their actions. But there was something else in my thoughts as well, something deeper. I didn't just want Raina to feel the weight of what she had done. I wanted her to regret it, to truly understand the impact of her decisions. I wanted her to feel remorse, to have the chance to reflect on her mistakes and learn from them. Maybe it was naive, but I hoped that, at the very least, she would come out of this experience a changed person.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.